What's up guys, it's me again. Thanks for watching. So today's warm-up that we're gonna go over is side rolls or Granby rolls. These have a lot of different names, but oftentimes this is one of the harder warm-ups that new students will have problems with when they are beginning. So I want to address a couple things before I do this. One, it looks like there's a lot of pressure on my neck. That is not true. I should not be rolling over my neck. My neck is bending, and that's about as far as it bends, okay? So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my neck, and I'm definitely not hurting myself in any way when I do this. What I'm doing is I'm rolling over my shoulder blades. All the pressure of this roll is right across my shoulder blades. So that's what you should be thinking of when you go for the Granby roll, okay? A lot of times when I start the Granby roll, I will put one hand behind my back like this and my feet straight forward, okay? So when I Granby roll, again, I'm rolling over my shoulder blades, not my neck, but my chin needs to be tucked to my chest the whole time, okay? If I try to roll sideways and I don't keep my chin tucked, I run straight into my head and I'm not going anywhere, okay? So when I Granby roll or side roll, my chin needs to be glued to my chest, and I want to think about keeping it there the whole time. My legs are out in front of me, and one arm, this is usually the easiest way to do it at first. One arm is behind my back. This is the direction I'm going to roll. And then the other one is just chilling here on my leg, whatever, okay? So when I go for the Granby roll, I'm aiming my pressure for the sides of my shoulders. What I'm not doing is rolling backwards like this. Okay, it's not a backwards roll, it's a side roll. So I want to keep my chest leaned forward, my head tucked, arm behind my back, and when I roll, I'm keeping my chest up, aiming my shoulder directly for the mat, okay? So it looks like this. Now obviously this movement is easier if you're flexible, right? But if you're not, you should still be able to do this. Your legs are just not as close to the mat as they would be if you were flexible, okay? And as you are just beginning, you're gonna be a lot farther away from the mat than further down the road as your body gets used to the movement. So what it should look like in a perfect world is my feet gliding across the mat, not leaving the mat at all throughout the whole movement, okay? Watch. Side roll. It is totally acceptable and normal for your side roll when you're beginning to look like this. Okay, that's still the correct movement, but I'm just not flexible enough or not used to this movement enough to glide my feet across the mat. That's totally okay. Again, a couple problems I see. People tend to open their head and look where they're going, and they're just gonna run into the mat with their face. Another thing that happens is they roll backwards, and it turns into more of like a barrel roll than a side roll. And another thing that I see happen is as they're rolling, they bring their feet close like this, okay? And they land on their knees. That's also not right. I should be trying to keep my feet in front of me the whole time, okay? This is what it would look like in a line trail. As far as places in Jiu Jitsu where I would use this is like inverting 101. Right? You should, if you're gonna invert, you need to know how to side roll, you need to know how to backwards roll, and forwards roll to some degree. Okay, so, if you're trying to berimbolo, if you're trying to work some open guards, recover guard, any of those positions or movements or times in Jiu-Jitsu are where you'd be using the Granby roll or the side roll. That concludes my explanation for the side roll or the Granby roll. Again, guys, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe to the video. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit the bell notification because it notifies you when I post something. Thanks for watching, guys. Go train.